Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Erin with Sassy Beauty Budgets. Thank you all for taking your time out for another video. My existing subscribers, my new subscribers, thank you guys so much. If you're new to my channel, on this channel, I focus on saving challenges, sinking funds, getting out of debt, and of course, living my best life on a budget. If you're interested in this type of content, please hit the subscribe button. So in today's video, guys, I am going over my 2026 goals, okay? But before we get into that, of course, we have to see how well we did with our 2025 goals. So let me just bring this down just a hair and zoom in a little bit. Okay, so for January of 2025, these are the 10 goals that I wrote down. So let's see what we were able to accomplish and what we still need to work on. Okay, so save $25,000 or more by December 2025. If you are new to my channel and this is your first time watching this video, I did do a unstuffing of all the challenges that I saved in 2025, and that was $40,625. So we definitely achieved that. So that is a check. Number two, I wanted to get to 3K subscribers, and you guys are amazing. This community is absolutely amazing. And we are almost at 4,600 subscribers. So we have super exceeded that. Upload schedule, I would give that a minus check. Yes, sometimes I was having some uploading issues, but I think overall we did stay on schedules. I did my weekly uploading on Sundays, Wednesdays, and then we were kind of like doing like the fashion box on Fridays, and then towards the end of the year, we kind of like fell off that schedule. So again, we just need to stay consistent with the schedule. Be more active on Instagram. Definitely did not achieve that 3 years in a row. Yeah, we have to do better with that. Okay, add more towards our mortgage. Yes, we have been doing that, and I'm so happy. If you watch my previous videos, I have a debt envelope that I use. Once that envelope reaches $500, I do make an extra principal payment, and that has been working out. So absolutely awesome. Build up month ahead savings. You guys know that I started a month ahead binder in 2025, and it has been absolutely amazing. Love, love, love that. Add more items to my Etsy shop. I was able to do that, and I did add some new items, a few dashboards, and of course my fashion box, and I can't wait to get back to that. Invest more, save for retirement. Yes, we did that. Christmas savings, we saved $2,300. So we were shy of $200. So technically we did not meet our 2025 goal. And then cut areas of spending. I'm also going to give this a minus check. Yes, we cut some areas, but we need to do better with that. Okay, so this is a recap of 2025. So I'm just going to put this to the side. And it's such a good idea, you know, once a year to, set your goals, to kind of like set the tone on what you want your forecast to be for the upcoming year. Okay, so for my goals for 2026, so I have 6 financial goals that I hope to accomplish in 2026. Number 1 is to save $25,000 or more by December of 2026. I always try to Be realistic, like 25. If I go over, it is a blessing. I don't want to say, I'm going to save $50,000. That may not be in my cards. The first year I started doing like the unstuffing on camera, my first year, I was still learning a lot. I saved, I think, a little over 13,000. Year 2, which was 2024, I saved over 30,000, and then 2025, I saved over 40,000. But again, I like to set realistic goals. If we go over that, it is a blessing. You guys know the government shutdown. I mean, a lot of things happened, but my consistency paid off. So I don't want to, put such a big number out there, because there may come a time where I'm only able to save $10,000 to $15,000, and I will be grateful to save anything. So I'm just going to leave that at that. Save 25,000 or more, God willing. Okay, number 2, continue to add more towards mortgage principal. Yes, if you guys can do that, if you don't understand how mortgages work. So a lot of the interest is upfront on the loan with a lot of loans. So you definitely want to try to pay extra towards the principal. An extra $100, $150 a month towards your mortgage will take years off your mortgage. So if you can apply that, it will save you money in the long run, because we all know having a mortgage is like one of the biggest debts. And I think student loans is like a close second, because homes are like $300,000, $400,000, $500,000. And then student loans, depending on, if you're going to school to be a lawyer, a doctor, or nurse practitioner, I mean, that's like hundreds of thousands of dollars. So so whatever you can do to alleviate some funds will just make you better in the long run. Okay, number 3, invest more and save more towards retirement. And what I am going to do, I'm going to be changing the deductions at work, so more goes towards retirement. And then what we are sending to Fidelity will adjust a little more during their shutdown. We did pause that for a little bit, and then once the shutdown was lifted, we continued. So I definitely want to continue that. And then back to number 1, saving the 25K or more. You guys know, of course, saving challenges, and I do have a upcoming video of my binder setup and different saving challenges that I'm going to be doing in 2026. So hands down, how I plan on achieving that is using saving challenges, and that's not including what we're saving, off camera, kind of like behind the scenes, that all that good stuff. Okay, and continue the month ahead. I absolutely love that binder. That binder, if you have not started a month ahead binder, do it today. Guys, you want to have that peace of mind. It is a peace of mind for me, just knowing that, I'm a month ahead, in our bills. God forbid something happens, but also saving extra in a binder to go beyond the months ahead. Let's try to get to a year if we can. So definitely going to continue that for 2026. All right, and the next one, number 5, is Christmas savings, $2,500. I was short this year by $200, $200 or $300. And so I definitely want to take Christmas savings more seriously, because it is a lot of money that you are spending towards the end of the year. And then if you're not careful, so you're spending all of this money, but then your bills on top of that, and then come January. So they call it the January blues for a reason, because you're all in the season, like you're spending. And I love Christmas. It is like, besides my birthday and like Mother's Day, like important holidays, Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. It is just so cheerful. I just love everything festive about the season. Love it. So what I want to do different this year, I want to save $2,500, but maybe part of that, or maybe separately, have Black Friday savings, whether it's $200 or $300, just to kind of like kick off the season. So we're just going to have the goal of $2,500, but if we go over, that would be amazing. And I love what I did this year. I had the money set aside. I think I used like 600 or whatever, and then I had like 1,500 left over, and then that just went back to the credit card that was used. And I absolutely love that because I'm gaining points, cash rewards, and then the balance is paid off because we saved the $2,300, actually $1,500 what I put on the credit card, and that is paid off. All right, number 6 is something that I have been struggling with, and I just need to do better. Cut out areas of spending. We like on the weekends, we just love to, like go out to eat, just like do certain things. Maybe we don't go out every weekend, maybe twice a month, and, maybe keep it low key. So that is something that I need to work on, and maybe doing another low spend, not really a no spend, because too many restrictions for me, I'll probably, I know myself. So definitely want to maybe do a low spend. Okay. So add more items to the Etsy shop. So that is something that I am working on behind the scenes. So definitely look out for new items coming soon. Number 8, to get to 5,000 subscribers. And you guys are amazing. Like I said, we are almost at 4,600 subscribers. So that is a year goal of mine. So yes. And be more active on Instagram. It's just like YouTube takes, like a lot of time watching videos, but you know what? Finding, even if I post once a week, I'm definitely going to be working on that. And then an upload schedule. So our weekly cash stuffing will remain the same because we definitely want to do that. And then, our mini Wednesdays, when we have our mini saving challenges for any income level. And I just think that is something that is absolutely great because not all incomes are created equally. So, and that is my top 10 goals for 2026. And let me know, what is your top goal for 2026? Mine is to obviously save more and as much as I can for 2026. All right, so this video was short and sweet, and I will be doing a Happy Mail unboxing video, and then I will be doing my 2026 binder setup. We have a first cash stuffing of 2026, which I'm pretty excited about. So the last paycheck of December, I took that money out of the bank and I have that put to the side. And thank you guys. There is YouTube Pay included in that. And yeah, so thank you guys again. And if you have not started your 2026 goals, I know I'm kind of like behind the ball. So by the time you see this, it will be 2026. I'm actually pre-recording this on New Year's Eve, and we have been like under the weather a little bit, but I'm starting to feel good today. So I'm just like, oh, you know what? Let me just record. It's been a couple of days. And for tonight, we're just going to go out to dinner with some friends, and then we like to be home just in time for the ball to drop, sit down, light some candles, have our champagne ready, and just watch the ball drop on TV. nothing better than being home. So I absolutely look forward to that. So thank you guys again for taking your time out for another video. And as always, let me zoom out. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Happy New Year. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.